I often ask myself why I wake up so early just to capture the near golden hour images of a city that I'm visiting. I should probably start spending that time of the day exercising. Eve mañana. How's everybody doing? This is Andy, and if you are new to my channel, welcome to the Timeless Travel Club. And I'm here in Mexico. I've been traveling for a while now, showcasing beautiful Mexican cities for those who are concerned, have concerns about traveling here. People may have been fearful of the crime. They may have been fearful of, well, pretty much anything that the media chose to sell. And now we have COVID. So I created a video on a COVID-related video 3 or 4 videos back when I was in Puerto Vallarta, and I had a lot of people that reached out expressing their appreciation for me sharing my views there. Now, the topic of the pandemic has become highly politicized, and I just wanted to let you know that this video is not intended to lean one way or the other. In fact, I would choose not to share my political views on the matter. But you know, if you have COVID concerns, then I hope that this video in San Miguel de Allende can help you or anybody who is interested in either vacationing here or moving or retiring here or anywhere in Mexico. And if you are less concerned about the virus, then you have less to be concerned about. And hopefully you can appreciate my views and my spotlight on beautiful San Miguel de Allende. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Oh, I'm a little far. It has been a very long time since I've been to San Miguel de Allende. And the first thing I'd like to report is with regards to COVID and how diligent they are here in maintaining their orange level status. Everybody here wears a mask. Everybody. I've been here one full day and I've seen one man not wearing his mask because he's a smoker, so he had to walk and smoke. You can't do that while wearing a mask. They have these tubes, these platforms that you have to walk through entering the center of the town. No cars are allowed anymore. It's totally blocked off, and everybody is required to walk through. I don't know if there's a sanitizing solution mixed with water. I think I heard somebody explain in Spanish. But there is either a policeman or a city employee waiting at these entrances to make sure everybody walking in or out of the central historico has been sanitized. Right now, I need to walk through these sanitizing tubes, so follow me. It's a little chilly out this morning, so that little splash of water mist might be a little shocking. Let's go. Whew. It's a little chilly on the arms. You like to go shopping? Well, don't walk too fast or your head's gonna be on a constant swivel looking into every single small doorway or risk missing out. While cruising the streets of San Miguel de Allende, I noticed there was something oddly missing. Graffiti. And in the rare times where there was graffiti, it was with purpose. No parking, room for rent, all in Spanish of course. but I do enjoy walking the streets of San Miguel. Typically, I'll walk several blocks away from the historic center part of town to find the most affordable home-style meals. I've been here a long time ago, 90s, and it's like exploring for the first time. I remember the churches, I remember the spectacular views, but yeah, I'm enjoying myself. One thing that I did not take notice of the first time I was here was the color palette. Everything is an orange or yellow color scheme, everything. There are no buildings more higher than 3 stories high. I didn't notice that the last time. Even the hotels, there are no swanky commercial hotels that I can see. The tallest buildings here are the churches. I've been reading travel magazines with regards to San Luis, and they have been awarded, I guess, one of the most beautiful cities to travel to in the world. Now those are big statements, so I'm coming here to verify. It is beautiful. Whether it's the most beautiful in the world, I don't know. I mean, there are some photos that I've seen of Croatia that's pretty impressive, but yeah, this place is very, very beautiful. And the church bells are also beautiful. The roads are pretty manageable. The sidewalks and the roads are easy to walk. It's all this rock slate, that thick slate that they use. It's a lot easier than going to places like Ajijic or even Puerto Vallarta that has this stone that can be tricky sometimes and can be a little treacherous if you're not watching where you're going. A lot of times it's my bad luck to find a great restaurant that I enjoy when it's time to come home, but this is my first day, and I think I found my go-to restaurant. I discovered the restaurant El Jardín just by walking by. They had a large menu posted. I saw pancakes on the menu. We were a great match. The people who work here are awfully friendly, and the people who eat here are super nice. I met a couple of expats who welcomed me into their circle. El Jardín's menu is a basic menu. That's something that I actually like. The quality of your meals are always going to be consistent, just like the customer service, and this place is also a hotel. When you come to El Jardín, expect to meet Carlos. Carlos is a great waiter, and he's going to always make you feel at home. One other thing about Carlos, in person, you will always see his eyes. No disrespect intended, but I believe this city should be called San Miguel de Instagram, because so much of this city is filled with photo ops, and so many people, myself included, spend so much time walking the city, snapping as many photos as possible. With that said, please consider following me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and flick that little notification bell so you will know when my next video is released. So enough with the Instagram pictures. I just do that to get likes anyway. Speaking of getting likes, I like my new Patreon members. Ken and Wade, thank you so much for joining my Timeless Travel Club Patreon. I'll be coming back to San Miguel. And you know, when you come to San Miguel, usually, unless this is your final destination, you make Guanajuato part of the trip. For me, both places are more expensive than my travel budget allows, but you know, good thing there are hamburger carts right outside my hotel window. I ate there way too many times. But hey, that's what exercise in the morning is all about, right? That exercise that I'm starting tomorrow. So if you ever decide to make the trip to San Miguel and Guanajuato, make sure to, for me, in my opinion, come to San Miguel first, because it's a warming feeling while you're here. But if you go to Guanajuato first, that has an overwhelming color palette. Every color that you can imagine has a house that color there. And going there first and coming to San Miguel might be a little underwhelming. Again, my opinion, but I want you to come to San Miguel. You would really appreciate it here. You would really enjoy yourself. Well, I never get into a Mexican town without taking at least one excursion, and today I have come to a place called Otonilco. I might have butchered that. I don't know, but there's a lot of history here. It's about 15 minutes outside of San Miguel de Allende, and I'm talking fast because I'm in the middle of a road, and I think that there's a car coming, yes. So Otonilco is a place where there's a lot of history involved here, Mexican history, because, hold on a sec. This is the location that Miguel Hidalgo, if you're up on your Mexican history, was held up until he galloped off by horseback to San Miguel de Allende to announce the start of the Mexican Revolution. The church here was built in the 1600s. I believe this little town was built before San Miguel de Allende. And the interesting thing about this church, it is considered the Sistine Chapel of Mexico, in that when you walk in, it will take your breath away because of the entire ceiling being painted. It took 30 years for the artist. I'll list his name below because I'm not that much of a historian. Unfortunately, it's closed. Yeah, just my luck. I'm told it's closed because of COVID, but it does open twice a week when there are more tourists in town. And unfortunately, today is Monday. So there goes that. But for now, it is back to San Miguel de Allende and then off to Guanajuato. Thank you for watching to the end.